celebrate the return of Untold Atlanta, Matt Pearl was away for a bit, welcoming his first child, your daughter.
Yep.
Congratulations, we're so happy for you.
Thank you.
And we are happy you are back.
Good to be back.
With another wonderful story.
Yeah, a great story from this past weekend. You know, these are the stories that you've said we don't tell enough on local news, the stories that inspire you, the stories that connect you to your communities. And what's more inspiring than a 93-and-a-half-year-old man who this past weekend took one giant leap. A cascade of clouds cannot spoil a family reunion.
Look at you. My God, you're taller than me now.
Unless you hope to jump through them.
Start blowing. Do your cloud dance.
Especially if you jump
This is not the way.
at age 93.
Am I ready? I will not jump with my hat.
If the clouds break, Stanley Sassine will dive.
You'll be asked to sign.
Releasing them from any harm for the thrill of jumping out of that airplane.
Agree.
At 93, the filter is gone.
I've never had a day that I had not had a bottle of vodka around.
And the years have become golden.
Over here,
They've been gifts
in case you've never seen it before,
for decades.
is an album of my fun days.
Nearly 75 years ago, Stanley served in a World War II unit called Merrill's Marauders. He fought alongside 3,000 foot soldiers through Japanese-occupied Burma without a clear plan to get out.
And if we weren't standing, which is rarely, we had to crawl. This is the rifle that shot me.
Stanley keeps the memento of his most perilous moment.
Hit me here and took out the whole back.
For a long time, he didn't talk about it, but he lived his life after with the sense to savor. He traveled the world. He won the lottery. He did it all with Irene.
She and I were inseparable. She could see through me everything that I was thinking about doing.
What would she say about you jumping out of a plane tomorrow?
What would she say? You're out of your friggin' mind, like she tells me everything I ever did.
2 years ago, just shy of their 70th anniversary, Irene passed away. What has it been like without her?
Lonely. Thank God that I have 42 children.
42 children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, all close to Atlanta. Stanley had an idea
Cool. Crazy.
to bring many together. Why is that the one thing you wanted to do?
Because I've never done it. It came up, what have you not done? And I said, I've never jumped out of an airplane.
Granddaughter Haley moved next.
He's kept mentioning it and mentioning it. There's so many things he can't do, but if this is something he can do, why not try to find him that opportunity to live out his dreams?
You're my baby.
At 93,
With you, yeah.
it's hard to wait,
We gotta wait for an airplane. They look at the damn thing stuck.
but on this day, the wait brings the sun. Stanley dons a suit,
And it fits.
and the family heads to the sky for Stanley to take a dive.
Look at that. I think that was marvelous. Beautiful. It's just beautiful. Yes, it is.
When Stanley lands, he'll hurt his leg. Days later, he'll say he wants to dive again. But in this moment, Stanley is clear of the clouds, fulfilled in flight.
No, that's only the beginning. I got quite a few more exciting things to happen.
Now these are the stories that we love to tell, and surely you know of someone who is worthy of having his or her story told. Let me know. You can message me on Facebook and Twitter or email me at untoldatlanta@11alive.com.
He probably had a vodka when he got home.
I'm just going to guess.
I guess so, and Irene somewhere was applauding him.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah. And he's 93 and a half, because at 93, the half really matters.
That's important. He'll be 94 in July, and yeah, he takes every year very seriously. They, while we were interviewing them, they looked up, you know, who's the oldest person to ever skydive? And it's 102. So naturally, Stanley said, well, when I get to 102, 102 and a half.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
It's his next goal. I loved what you were saying about he really teaches us all about having the sense to savor.
Yeah.
Whatever the moment brings, to savor what is happening around you.
And there's something about going through what he went through
Mm-hmm.
and then coming out and appreciating life after going through something like that. But then to build the life that he did and the family that he did, it was a beautiful story to get to tell and a
Yeah.
beautiful person to get to meet.
All right. So if there's something you've ever thought maybe you should check off your list you weren't sure, think of Stanley.
Think about it. Yeah, think about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Matt, as always, just love